Hello everybody! Welcome back to another stream. Welcome one, welcome all. Pleasure to have each and every one of you back with us again. How is everybody doing? I hope you're doing well, taking care, and enjoying your weekend. Congratulations, Cock, on being first. Hello, hello, hello. One and all. It is a pleasure to be back at it again. I am missing a key part of my setup right now. Whoa. Ooh, you're gonna hear zipping and whatnot in the background. Oh, nope, it's not in there. That's why. One second, everybody. I'll be yapping from the other side of the room, so, I'll just be, loud, but elsewhere. Bada bada, bada bing, bada boom, even. Give me that. Fang, give me that, you gooba. Get over here. Get. Thank you. Boink. Need that. Oh. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Pyro. Welcome in. Pleasure to have you guys with us. How are you guys doing? Are you enjoying your weekend? We are currently in the preparation phase for a apocalyptic grade winter storm, so that's fun. I tried to get food from the university dining hall, and let me tell you, the stuff they spat out at me, straight garbage. Straight garbage. It was disgusting. World's least sauced pasta. And a sandwich that is more lettuce than meat and cheese. Very sad. But, I'm glad they did it. It's free at least. I suppose I should avoid spoilers. Yes, indeed, Cock. You should be avoiding your spoilers, though we haven't started yet, so you're still in the safe zone. Granted, one of the things that we're about to experience in terms of spoiler territory, which is what will be on screen when we immediately booted the game, you are fully aware of and have seen. So, it really doesn't change much. The thing that's coming, I know that you've seen. You're doing better. Yesterday was stress pure through. Sorry to hear that, Sarah. It was so stressful. I know Black Beast is not doing so well. He's currently in the hospital. I hope he gets well. Give him my best, of course, of course. Can I mute my goddamn laptop, please? Thank you. Pyro, they're currently playing Common on a server with some friends. Oh, I thought they took that down. I thought Nintendo, nuked all the Pokemon Minecraft mods into next week. Sent it straight to hell. Or, am I behind on the times? Is there new stuff out and about that is, available? The heck you mean content isn't available? This content is absolutely available. You know why? 'Cause it's content. That's what I make. I make content. I don't know. I truly have no idea what I'm even saying at this point. So, today, we are going to be playing more Skong. We've not been back in the world of Pharloom for a while. I wanted to give it a break, give it some time, let it have its room to breathe. When last we left off, had completed essentially everything currently achievable in the game, which is really cool. I've got some hidden achievements that I literally can't get right now. Speedrunner is going to require us to get a whole nother game running, and I need to map it, and then speed completion is a whole other issue. We will come back to those later. I do plan to get to them, and of course the Steel Soul achievements, which I, don't have, but we will see. As long as I don't make money off of it, it's fine. Since when is that my limitation, Pyro? Why am I not allowed to make money off my content? Must I be poor forever? Am I not allowed to be a famous niche internet micro celebrity who makes money off of their work? Is that what I'm hearing here? What else? Ah, yes. There is, however, one more achievement that there is possible to obtain. Oh, as long as you don't make money off of it, you can make your Minecraft Pokemon mods, such as Cobblemon. I see. I don't think that's true. I think that they still may let you, what was the original one? Pixelmon? I think Pixelmon still did. Blackbeard's got an accident at work. He had to make the contingency run. He has hurt his head, but according to him, he will be released by Monday. Well, that's good. I'm very happy to hear it. I'm glad he's going to be okay. That is very worrying that he did get himself hurt, but So long as he's A-okay, he's A-okay. That's what matters. What else? What else? Bada bing, bada boom. Bada... Baru. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Ah, yes. There's one last achievement that we can obtain in Silksong before we move on to the needing to do, like, truly crazy things, and that is the True Hunter achievement, which requires us to complete the Hunter's Journal to 100% capacity. So we need to see every single killable thing in the game, as well as to maximize the killing to unlock the full entry for all of them. I haven't done that. We are pretty close from last I remember. I think we are missing like 10 at most of things we haven't seen yet, but we're missing something like a third of all of them that need to be killed several times. So there may be what feels like some grinding in this one, but it is what it is. These things do need to happen. But I hope that we will find some interesting things in our exploration that we managed to miss originally, that we will then be able to find and see differently, if that makes sense. Yes. Wunderbar. Yes. True Hunter is some W. Message retracted. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Message retracted. Alright, let's go ahead and boot in. Well, let's play some game. I am very pleased to be back. I'm back on the game. Back on the Silksong grind set. You can see over here, this is me testing some Steel Soul maneuvers. Just trying to get the feel for some of those early game bosses again. I loaded a Steel Soul and I loaded a non-Steel Soul. Let me know if you guys want to see me do Steel Soul on stream. Just know it's going to be really long, because my kind of plan for it is to run Steel Soul and then run a normal game concurrently with it so I can practice bosses as we come to them, because Silksong's a very, very long game. Yeah. But for our real game, we were in the Abyss, hidden away in the very depths of the world. Yes, so we're gonna need to get our way out of here, eventually. And we have a pile of money currently sitting at the bottom of the world. I mean, what better way to practice getting back into the game? Steel Soul plus speedrun, let's go, all in one go? Not happening, Sarah. I simply assure you, it will not. I'm not good enough at the game to get through it without deaths. Let's see if I can even beat good old LL in one go. Ow. My instincts have dulled. I'm not nearly as fast as I once was. Bonk. Ow. Oh, jeez. Boink. Oh, man. That one said you could dodge, Lace. Jeez. Terrible work by me. So, Drayden, who do I think is stronger in canon? Pure Vessel or Lost Lace? I think I gotta go Pure Vessel. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Pure Vessel kind of canonically is holding in its power, you know? Because it isn't unified with the Void. But Lost Lace is also actively resisting the Interblade. So... not sure. Ow. Come on, Lace. Ooh. Terrible work. The correct answer is Zoe, obviously. Well, you didn't say Zoe was an option. I'm comparing, like, real characters here, you know? You can't ask me to compare a god. You gotta at least give them a chance to compete with each other. Hello, ma'am. Fall. Yoink. Darn. So is always an option. I thought I knew. Well, I didn't. But now I know better. Oh, I'm so dead. Terrible, terrible phase 2. Jesus. Oh my god. That was actually vile. I'm sorry, everybody. That was just ass. Alright, let's get our cash back. Let's get on with our lives. Oh, that's right, I can swim in this now. I forgot about that. So between the originally presented options, Sarah, who do you think is stronger? Boom. So where are we at with our journal on Abyss creatures? Since we're starting in the Abyss, it only makes sense that we start our search there. Two things I haven't seen. These look like blasted steps enemies. I suppose that's a possibility. Huh. Something in the crust. I wonder which one that is. Alright, Abyss creatures, cogwork enemies. Something we've missed in the cogwork core, perhaps? Hello, tormented Trobio. How you doing, bub? We've done the Shadow Creeper, we've seen the Shadow Charger, Gloomsack, and the Gargant Gloom. We've seen the Void Tendrils. We've killed the Void Mass. So, hello, Wing Mold. Crude construct my father's fallen domain. Only fool believes that Void can be fashioned, do their bidding. True. You've got the things from the surface. Silk-spun child possessed by the void. Quell the mother's rage and see this kingdom saved. I will claim her back. This one, the dark shall not take. Interesting. So, I would say that the search for new... I gotta kill the puny penitent 5 more times. Also, 1 more scroll reader. Oh man, I gotta kill more night bears. That's a pain in the butt. So we're gonna need to go back to the Cogwork Core, that's for sure. Gotta kill another underpoke, another underscrub, giant drapefly. So we'll need to go back through the underworks. Excuse me. Makes sense. Huh. I guess I need to go back to the Memoriam. Interesting. The Driznits. Great. I gotta kill more of those things. And the Pokenavin. Man, those are kind of difficult to find. Huh. I haven't killed many judges. These are such an interesting one. Also the Farlids. We gotta kill more of those. The Winged Firms. Gotta kill more of those, okay. Oh, great, the pollen thing. More splinters. Oh, great, I gotta go and kill a bunch of those things. I think Pure Vessel, they ruled the hold in the Radiance for a long time before the infection links. Lustfully, this void corrupt being is also rather young. Both children are of greater ability. Agreed. I think there's something you said for Pure Vessel. Given how strong even the Hollow Knight is in the aftermath of having held the Radiance for as long as it did. I always forget Father of Flame exists. Threadrakers. You kill more of those. More stupid giant mites. Okay. Looks like I've actually mostly finished the things in, Oh, great, I gotta kill a bunch of those worm things. Okay. I forgot. Hate those things. Oops. Okay. I think that's the first time that thing's camouflage has ever worked. Shit. Suppose I'm going to need to refill those, given the number of them I've spent on Lost Lace. Please take me up. Let's go. Yeah, I definitely think there's something to be said for the Pure Vessel argument. Also, we know that Little Ghost is absolutely fucking cracked based on how difficult Silksong is, and compared to how difficult Hollow Knight is. But if you put the Knight in Silksong, he demolishes everything, no problem. You think personally the Radiance is stronger than Grandmother Silk? She's only feelable because the last recreations empowered the Dream Now. Only that she couldn't be thought. I think that perhaps the physical form of the Radiance was as weak as the form of Grandmother Silk that we fight in Silksong. But we also know that the reason that the Radiance is as strong as she is because she ascended to the Dream Realm. And by becoming a being of pure essence, she, you know, defies mortal expectations. That's how she's able to infiltrate dreams and all that. Alright. Where do we go first? I mean, I guess we could go grind 13 stupid worms. Blasted steps. Farfield, Hunter's March. We gotta kill a lot of stuff in Greymore. A lot of stuff in Greymore, actually. Huh. I don't think I've ever been in here long enough to see the automated Steam function turn on. That's cool. We also know that the part of the reason Grandmother Silk is as weak as she is in this state is because the ancient weavers set up the contraption to keep her safely contained in her cocoon, essentially until the end of the time. They used the sacred song to do it. And that, of course, is what led to the creation of the Citadel. And the Citadel's purpose was to keep getting pilgrims to maintain the song, and eventually it was designed to become eternal through the automation of the cogworks, which is why they're so important. And eventually that falls apart because the conductor's rascals. Well, really, all three of them sought immortality through separate means. That's kind of how it works. Well, it requires a great being to wake Grandmother Silk. She's a physical being, both, however, prime great beings who got fucked by the way the weavers and pale beings. That's true. That's true. Always interesting how these pale beings keep showing up and fucking things over for everybody. Should we just go to Greymore? There's so many things that we need to kill in Greymore. Take me along to Greymore. Away, my babies! Away! I think it's just so funny. This is like an interesting sub-area, and it kind of feels like it's supposed to be a shortcut. But it's so dangerous, it's just worse than going the normal way. Oh, great. They're fucking abyssal now. How to make these things worse. Give them abyss shit. Though I guess they don't have that much health. Oh, hey, one of these things. Shows how little I end up in here. That I truly didn't even realize that was a thing. Ow. Litany of the worker, may we catch the dregs and never tire, may we clean the dregs and never hunger, may we spool the dregs and never falter. I don't know if I've ever been in there before. I feel like I may have been, but hard to say. Hate the stupid little rat bugs. See, Sarah, this is why I can't do the speedrun and Seal Soul all at once. shit stopped short. I still think the Radiance is stronger. The Silk control is cool, but once the console gets infected, it shows how bad the Radiance gets. The entire area is mutating over the course. No problem for Zoe. It's true. Hello, Hunter's March. I missed. Also, yeah, the Knight would clap everything in Silksong. Oh, yeah. Knight instant sweep. Oh, man. Shiny. Hello? Hidden area I haven't found yet. Cool. Got the fucking magnet on? What? Why was I fighting Lost Lace with a magnet on? That's actually a little crazy. Hello? There's nothing but a corpse down here? It's not even a speaking corpse? What? What the hell is the point of this? Is it just the money? Especially in Act 3, the world would be its ally, and then it would be, if they have Voidheart, everyone becomes friends. Act 3, but what if instead of it being the world's, like, most terrifying void apocalypse, it's all just chill because the Knight has Voidheart? Am I insane that I get something shiny? It is crazy that there's no bench over here. Unironically, being Void Touch made that thing easier. Other than boosting the amount of health it had, actually did nothing. Do love Greymore. Shit. Tink. Free shard. Interesting. This was once a bench. I don't think I picked up on that the first time I came through here. Single worst performance ever. What the heck was that? What's worst? Deepness without Lumify or Sinner's Road plus the other disgusting areas? Bile water. I'm gonna put it out there, bile water. Even with the tool that makes bile water somewhat bearable, bile water still sucks. I have any good reason to be going up here, to be honest. I don't think there's, like, enemies that I care about. Oh, I forgot Mr. Mushroom was up here. Hello, Wisp Thicket. Oh. Forgot this is the entrance to Wisp Thicket. Is there anything I need to kill in Wisp Thicket? No. Alright, well, that's fine. Oh, there's a void mask over here. Ow. Yeah, I'll get that squared away. You know what's funny? Black Beast runs Deep Nest often without the Lumafly Lantern. I mean, if you know what you're doing, Deep Nest without Lumafly Lantern is totally fine. And you know what? You know what else? I think why, you know, Biowater and the other kind of gross areas are definitely worse than Deep Nest is because, yes, if you know what you're doing, you're less likely to end up accidentally in the water and getting, you know, zapped with the spray of infinite demise. The worms. But... Oh, damn. You can't really ensure that you're not gonna do it. Like, yes, it's less likely. But odds are you're still getting hit. At least to some capacity. And whereas if you mess up once in Deep Nest, you know, darn it, I messed up in Deep Nest, one and done, that's it, it's over. You mess up in Biowater, suddenly you have this lingering effect that's stuck on you the whole time. And it's a whole heal. So, anywhere from 2 to 4 masks worth of stuff to get to deal with it. And that's tough. I also think that the ambiance of Deep Nest fits its upsetting difficulty better as well. My stuff! I forgot that it's got wind physics. I agree, I also hate the maggots. I think everybody hates the maggots. I know everybody's breaking point for Skong being like, alright, this game's definitely not perfect, and I would change some things, is different for everybody. But I definitely also think that, there is something to be said for Biowater, for people who have played these games before, people who know what to expect in a Hollow Knight game. Their breaking point was almost most definitely Biowater, rather than anywhere else. Because Sinner's Road is not only short enough, it's also not so maggot-focused. Biowater is, you know, about the maggots. Sinner's Road is more about the spikes and difficult platforming. And in that instance, the maggots actually kind of work for it, because it means that the fact that you don't take immediate damage, but it's going to make healing harder, like, that's really cool. That's neat. It works for a platforming challenge-centric area. But also, Sinner's Road is accessible early enough that it's like, oh, wow, that's hard. And you realize it's hard, and you just kind of deal with it. But then you get to Biowater, and you not only do expect it to be hard, we should take the maggots and push it into a FromSoft game. I mean, it is the Hollow Knight equivalent of the Poison Sword. Ow! God damn it! That little shit. I didn't even see it. I thought it was one of the floating abyss moves. It's just in the air these days. Ain't that something? On the 8th harvest, with a fealty, yeah. Right. We've seen all these. We didn't actually complete any of the entries for Greymoor, so I guess let's just keep moving. There's gotta be a more efficient way to go for the kills. I'm just kind of fucking around right now. I killed all of those enough. I think I have killed the big bad guys enough. Hole. I know. I'm also trying to keep an eye out for any secret areas I might have missed. I don't think I've missed anything for Greymoor. This map's pretty tight with things. There could be something over by the Crawl Lake, I suppose. You are also, by the way, pissed that this DLC is free. Team Cherry, take my money. Yeah, that's real. God dang it. Alright. What do I need from the crawl? Tall crawl, squat crawl. Okay. Just the tall crawl, squat crawl. Oh, we'll focus those guys then. Oh man. Ow! Take care of that one. I see. You saw this awesome image, important at least not pirate ship while in Surface Sea. I know it won't be like that, but I love the community around this game. Yes. Do you think there's any chance we do actually get like the DLC to be canonically taking place after the Lost Lace battle? Permanently removed. That's what I like to see. Oh, hey, a shard. Nice. Me when I forget constantly that I have Silksong now. Nope, it would probably be a separate area like God Home. That's probably fair. Or like, maybe... I would actually argue it's more likely to be generally integrated into the flow of the game, like the... What's it called? Gods and Nightmares? Not... Yeah. Nightmare King Grim. Grim Troop. Grim Troop, that's what I'm trying to talk about. This strikes me as more of a Grim Troop thing more than God Home. Bonk. Yeah. Go ahead and heal. Man, these craw are rare. I know it's because I'm in Act 3, and they, you know, they all kind of go into hiding during Act 3. They leave just enough around for you to be able to finish off the hunt if you need them. Yeah, it sounds about right. I mean, if it was post-game and Lace would be out there, Allie or something would be happy, I would ship them. Oh, thank God, another Hornet Lace shipper. Everyone's over here like, oh, Chakra, I ship Hornet and Chakra. And I'm like, no. Hornet and Lace are the only people toxic Yuri enough to be okay with each other. Chakra's too normal. And that's saying something. Hey, little friend. Take him out. Thank you, little buddy. It'd also be kind of nice that if you're in Act 3 and you don't want to reset all your progress for the DLC, I don't have to worry about constantly hearing Grandmother Silk screaming. It's great for the ambiance for a little while, but, you know, you play enough of the game in that mode and you're like, alright, that's enough out of you. Ooh, hello. Down and out. Hornet and Lace also live very long, so they can share a long time together. Those big beings have very, very long lives. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. Aw. Me on my way to Lost Verdania. Me doing all of Lost Verdania without getting the Verdania map. Is that Pharloom? Yeah! No, that's... Oh. I believe that's the one I've already killed enough of. Damn it. Yeah, I've killed enough divers. I need the Pharlooms themselves. I can find those in the Blasted Steppes, right? I can find one right here. You! Yep, that's fine. Yep, one more. And a bench. I also forgot about this. Yeah, the constant screaming is getting annoying at some point. Yes. Yes, very much. And it's like, it's definitely not so annoying that I mind it. You know, I am choosing to be partaking in all this post-game content. And I'm glad that it exists. And I acknowledge the limitations of post-game content. Especially within a narrative focus like the one that Silksong itself has. I mean, what do we think? Any chance there's anything to do here? Nope. Oh, you know, I never realized it, but the clovers that sprouted around them are green again. Oh, cute. Oh, there's a chance that Verdania may not be lost forever. Not, like, as an ecosystem. Because, of course, there's still remnants of it. It's dried out and it's somewhat lost. But, through their death and sacrifice, it may return in some form new again. That's cute. I didn't even realize that. Finally. A cowardly sort will try to remain at range to throw their sharp weapons. Best to rush them down and cut quick. True. Don't mind me, Squat Craw. I got no quarrel with you. Oh, bye. Imagine if every few moments you hear gore from Hollow Knight. That would be so much worse. Oh, I mean, we can count our lucky stars. That's not the case. At least Grandmother Silk's scream has a certain panache to it. Did they lower the odds of you not taking damage from the dice of the getting lucky? It feels like it's happening less often than it used to. Like, maybe I'm just getting unlucky, but during both Lost Lace and all of our explorations, I just kind of feel like I'm getting hit more than I used to. Tall crow I need 6! 6! Six! Alright. I think you're just I'm just getting unlucky. Fair enough. These things do happen. They have been known to occur. Oh! Well, works for me. Acha! Oh, come on. I was... You know what? If it works, it works. I say, not doing the thing I'm supposed to be doing to do this quickly. Another one. Come on, little buddy. Uh-oh, jumped down the wrong side. Now I have to actually try and fight it. Or not. Two more. And the last but not least, get me out of here. That bird loves some spikes. Well, they're called bird spikes for a reason, I suppose. Finally. Far more hostile than their younger companions, but seemingly less likely to roam far from their nest. Fair, I guess. We've done all of Verdania, we've done all the Star Fields. I think we need the rest of Greymore still? Yeah. Threadweaver, Scissorbug, and Might Mothers. Okay. I'm back this way then. Yeah, you know what? Let's take the lower route. I was wondering what this guy was. Look at this. Obtaining money again. It's been a while. A little halfway home. No, do you have anything else to add? Are you in here? What's up, bro?
No.
Come to rest here, Miss Grim. This is your journal for you. Because school is so heavy with beautiful beasts. Could it be that your work's almost complete, Miss Grim? You must keep your pranks up. No time for rest. Alright. I'm working on it, kiddo. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dun, dun, dun. Ow. Oh god, you're a missile. Ran directly into that one. Cool. Easy kill. There is a shining noise around here. I don't know what it's to. Hope you have a wonderful day. You need to go sleep. Take care, sir. Thank you so much for hanging out. Ow! Enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care, and we will see you later. Arrivederci, friends. Freaking Might Mothers. Hate these things. I mean, the true combo to straight death was pretty funny, though. That, no argument. Let's see. Boink. That's the way out. There's at least one more Might Mother down here somewhere. Whoa. The two-shot. Crazy. Alright, I think that's all the Might Mothers to be killed so far. Yup. Alley-oop. I think the shining sound might just be the bellway itself. Sam. Oh, hi. It's a shame it's so easy to lose, but there is a reason why it is that easy to lose. Max focus is super strong. Up we go. Bing bong. Oop. Oh boy. Let's go. Man, that'll give me a little bit of a run for mine. Is it the haunting that drove them to cackling madness, or was it their unending toil the cause, even before that? Indeed. Good question, Hornet. Who knows? Not I. It is so interesting that the Abyss has objectively both made the world more and less dangerous, because not everything is strong enough to maintain an Abyss corruption. And other ones have been permanently captured. Some areas are worse off from it than others, but on the whole, the number of available enemies in any given area has decreased. Gracious. out of that thing. Alright. I need to kill 4 more Threadrakers and 3 more Might Mothers. Unfortunately, the only place that seems to have any Threadrakers left is just the one that spawns over here. So I guess we're gonna have to go sit on the bench a bunch. Take care of that one. We can at the very least, I think, finish off the Might Mothers and be done with them in one rest. But it's gonna be 6 of these run backs to get all the Threadrakers. That blows. Off we go. Bonk. Damn it. There we go. Taking care of business. Hello, Fishman. Welcome back. Pleasure to have you with us again. How you doing? Come in, come in. Also, you've been here several times, and you always call me in. I actually don't use that. That's not the username. That's just what the channel's called. I'm traded, as of right now, because I'm using the Fem avatar, you can call me Arya. Either one works. It's much more personable than Yin, I think. Ow. I love being consumed by giant bear traps. The Might Mother's hiding. You might notice I don't come down here often. This will work. There we go. No more Might Mothers. Up we go. I think it is actually just those 3, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, well that's all we needed from here. Let's get on out of here. Let's get on out of here. Might Mother. Poor of sight, but possessing a keen sense of smell, it uses its bulk to charge at foreign scents. Remaining pure so far into old age is an admirable trait. Sure. Hopefully, our rampant genocide has made it so that they'll stop reproducing. Because I do hate the mites. Hate them so much. Damn, we don't need that. Well, we're at max shards. Good to see. Good to know. And we are getting more money. I do wish the maximum shard count was more than 800. It's a real shame that it's that low. There's no reason for it to be that low. I don't think the number of rosaries you can have at any given time is capped. So, it's like, if I have the maximum pouch upgrade for my tools, just let me have an infinite number of shards, you know? As many as I can collect, that is. Like, granted, maybe that's moderately overpowered, because I think I do have an item that lets me get a small number of shards infinitely.
And so, like, that one's useful in a pinch, hypothetically, but they encourage you to keep doing it. Do I even have that? Is that a real thing? I've got 5 beast shards chilling out, doing nothing. No, that's a steel soul only item that I remember I saw when I was looking things up. That's right. That's right. We do have the thing on our house, which lets us... Speaking of our house, I have a memento, which I should put in there. What's it called? I have a thing. I have the craw nest. That, I believe, gets us shards and rosaries. Small amounts, but eternally as well. So that one's a maybe way to discourage players from ignoring collecting shards from other sources, but it's not like I'm out here really suffering from a lack of shards. It's just... I don't know. I think being able to hold more than 800 at least would be nice. Just boost us up to 1,000. Theirs seem a sad, grueling task, serving their lifetime for a citadel unseen. Indeed. But that, I believe, is all of Greymore completed. Wonderful. I know for a fact there's several things we need to get in the Blasted Steppes, so how about we go back there? Because the steppes have a couple of good things for us. I don't know why I'm going to Bellheart. I meant to go to, actually, we should go up there. We need to kill the, Flurms. Man, wish wall. Empty. Songclave supplies, Fleetopia's Spies, Queen's Egg. That Queen's Egg is temptingly difficult, I admit. Yep. Would have gotten some number of shards, but... Cozy. Memento. Worn ornament of the nameless town high above Pharloom. I've got 4 more mementos to find. I have no idea where they're hidden. I don't remember what that shelf is. You selling anything? Nope. Nothing new, that is. Winged Flurms. I know there's a couple of them up here. Let's take them out. Then we'll head to the Blasted Steppes. I gotta stop taking elevator rides. Much easier to just do that. Ow, I two-shot these things down. How far we've come. Huge and soft, a fantastic combination ruined by their haunted aggression. Oh no, poor Hornet. Oh, poor Hornet. She loves them. I guess I should probably cut through the shellwood then, actually, when I'm looking at it. I need to kill the pond catchers, and the splinter horns, and the splinters. I'm gonna kill both of those. A whole lot more. Damn. And the Polynesia. I think the middle shellwood passage is the way to go. If I remember correctly, this has several splinters on it. like there's this cluster nearby. I wonder where. Okay, here. Ah, you. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember anything. I don't know if I've ever actually come down here. It does kind of feel like a why the heck would you? Strange. Anyways. Pink, 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 pink. Hello, little guy. Let me out! Let me out! I want to kill things! Oh, come on. Where is a pond catcher? I know they show up around here sometimes. Puppies. Whee! Huh. Don't know if I've ever seen that one either. Always so many little details, you know? So no, 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 let me out! Let me out! No! Got that one though. Ha! Nice. Wow, one guy. Oh, man. Lost the focus. Tragic. Ah, yes. The witch's coil. Sorry, ma'am, I stole your kid. And maybe killed it? Unclear. I'm like, I know there are enemies down here, I just do not remember which ones they are. Sure. Oh, come on. That's actually crazy that that just happened. Total flub and miss. Like, can you believe that? Can you believe that? Man, there should be a pond catcher. There almost always is. Nice. Oh, god damn it. Hornet, what the fuck is that? Ah! Up we go. Alright. Anything actually useful in these long hallways? I know this is down there. What exceptional senses it possesses. It detects me with ease even when not a single sound is made. True. Because they're awful. Ow. This is a dead end anyways. Me just going with the parkour and I'm like, wait a second. I know for a fact I don't want to do this. It's such a shame, like, Shelwood's kind of a pain in the ass of an area to navigate, and there's just not that many of these cities. Which is a right shame. It means that killing at least 12 more of them is just crazy. Like, how am I doing on those? Because it's 4 more pond catchers, 1 more splinter, 3 more splinter horns. Yay. Yippee. Like, they didn't even spawn in the actual 50-50 approximation. What a shame. I think this is the best way to get the splinter. Grind. Guaranteed 2 of them. Assuming, of course, they don't spawn. Actually, I have no idea if these are randomized or not. If they're not, that's a different problem. Let's see. This one spawned as the horn. Maybe they're not random then. Well, that's a pain. I suppose it's not too hard to grind him out to dust, though. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, alright. It does seem like it's not randomized which ones are which is interesting. And maybe it is. Maybe it is random, and I'm just getting weirdly luckily biased in one direction. But, whatever the case, that's both of them. Splinter. Avoiding their ambush is a good test of my senses. My ability to rapidly retaliate. True. Splinter Horn. Its shell gives it the advantage of surprise, but also forces it into a slender, brittle shape that cannot withstand a heavy attack. True. Not really. Their health is relatively unaffected. Like, they're weak, don't get me wrong, but it's not like that's the defining feature of them or something. Let's get out of here. Oops. In here, there should be more pond catchers for us to kill. Or not. Sure, why not? How's the game? Silksong? Incredible. There's a reason it's on episode, what, 22? Something like that? Silksong is a very good game. I highly recommend that you play it if you get the chance. Ow. Just hurt myself a little. Why do I feel like there was a reason I cared about being in Bellheart? I don't remember what it is, if I'm being honest. I don't know. Let's go see about killing the pond catchers. The pond. They catch it. Swim. Oh, gotta jump. I'm texting and driving. Texting gaming. Someone messaged me. I gotta make sure it's okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, there's so much. Oh boy. Alright, hold on. I gotta check this. Talk amongst yourselves, chat. Interesting. Interesting. Questions. Sploot. Let me respond with this. There we go. Cool. What's this other one? Is this actually important? Nope. Okie dokie. Sorry about that, everybody. No! I have to say, this has happened to me like 7 times. I hate this little car. This elevator. There's no way off of it once you're on it. And it's such a pain. Because it's like... because it automatically closes when you get in it, you can actually just get yourself trapped like that. Which is mostly funny, but it also does waste my time. And I already wasted y'all's time for 2 minutes when I had to check my text, you know? Like, aye. These things, they be occurring. Interesting. If they do the globules, they don't do anything in the water because they can't land. That is fascinating. I'm like not surprised that's the case, but I also very much am. You know, it seems like the kind of thing where you just be like, just make it float in the water, you know? But it is interesting that they have the attention to detail that water the abyss sinks in it. How does this affect the lore? I don't think I've ever paid attention to those giant structures. Kind of look like the shellwood platform. Is the implication in this that shellwood? Also, you can see the threads in the background. Even all the way back there. That's cool. One of the implications is that Shellwood is this big cavern full of stalagmites and stalactites that have had these giant, like thorns, woody growths grow over them that look like trees, but they aren't. Because none of this has ever felt very tree-like. But yeah, okay, that's an interesting idea. Though it does seem like they also err more on the side of it being, stalagmites rather than stalagmites. Oh, so did I see now? Did I? No pond catchers? Just the one guy? Alright, alright. And bink. What I'm really interested in is seeing where the new enemies are that I haven't seen yet. Because I have no idea where they are. It could be any number of locations. It's entirely possible I ran past that guy. Pond catcher wants a hunter purely for food. Now they hunt unthinking and unending. Well, it works out that we're going to the blasted steps because it's right over here. Honestly, I think you save the boring ass worm grind for later, for last. Like, we know where the worms are. We also, I have explored the wormways extremely thoroughly. I do not think there is anything in there that I haven't seen yet. If there is, I will be amazed, frankly. So, blasted steps. Oh. Whoops. I wonder. Nope. Too high. Oh, that's fine. We'll just take the, God, you can't just climb on that piece. We'll take the slightly more annoying way up. Hate these things that just fly away from you. So annoying to try and hunt them down. Every instinct, every part of my body screams at me, hunt them down, destroy them, and I have to resist. So, we've been up over here before. Something in their assault reminds me of my own skill, though their talents are born purely of instinct. My technique is formed from hard training. Hornet, are you in denial that you've met your long-distant degenerate cousin? So we know that there are these two things, which are lumped in near these blasted step enemies. So, like, this is Shellwood. Here's Bellways, the two that are in here. And then this, Blasted Steps and Sands of Karak. That is, like, the grouping here. It's by region. And so there's these two, which must be weird and obscure, because we know the Shard de Lard is kind of a weird one. It only spawns in those fossil things, but we have found it. But then Judge is just kind of like a guy. He's out and about. Last Judge of obviously a boss. So who knows what these two are? I genuinely have no idea. And I know I have been up in here before. Ow. Pretty sure this was just a mask shard. Well, whatever it is, it's definitely not in here anymore. Oh god. That's cool. Oh god. Ha! I lived. Interesting that that worked. Ow! Goodness. Now, that's the edge. Huh, second I thought I got pushed. What is that? I don't know. Anyways, that's the edge of the kingdom. We know there's nothing out there. Been here before. Been through here. Bink. Thank you, Eva. Or whatever remains of you. And I don't know, let's... Idea. Muck maggots were killable. So, what if these guys are too? Not seeing anything. Damn. What about saw blades? Yeah! Alright. Lightning strikes don't do shit. But saw blades do. There we go. Sand Carver. Shell-plated worm that lives beneath pools of shifting sand. Bursts forth at movement and sensed close, and will consume any object or bug careless enough to fall into its maw. Let's go. All my homies love a good saw wheel. Hello, random Pharloom. Wow. Yeah. Oh god, it's a knife. Alright, that's enough of that. They took me for nothing, too. Let's see. Ooh. Haven't seen a single judge yet. What's up with that? Where my homies at? Death to the judge. Interesting. It's so quiet out here. Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. One wonders. Nope. Oh, man. Ow! I thought I was gonna walk past it. Let's pop back over the Bellways and let's just head over to the high end of, Blasted Steps. I don't think there's anything we've missed in the... what's it called? The high part? That column. The vertical exchange center. Forgot that pauses the game. Please take me to the blasted steps. Away! Whee! Dun 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 dun. I've already been over there. So, we know the sands of Karak are probably needing investigation. Let's kill the one pilgrim hiker who's over here over and over until we get his data, I think. Let's take care of him. How many of them do I need to kill? Be with all the other pilgrims, right? One more, okay. Just, I don't know, thinking about it and looking around, trying to figure out if there's anything over here I haven't done. Because I don't think I've spent that much time in this section of the Blasted Steps in particular. Feels like there's a lot of places. Oh, hello, money bag. Ha ha ha! Oh, awesome. Silkier. I needed another one of these. Yoink. Oh, those are the ones Shakra killed. What? That's funny. An abyssal judge up here. I hate to say it, they Subblade seems exceptionally good against these things. Judge, gilded guardian of blessed steps bearing symbol amount. They remorselessly eliminate any pilgrim passerby deemed impure to their sight. The countless husks strewn on paths beside them tell of their conclusive decisions. Indeed. Now we gotta kill one more Drizzt, I think. Oh hey, one of these things. I should take care of that. Go. I don't know. I don't know if it does anything for us to kill more of those things, but given that it seems... It's like conceptually important. Yeah. I think we came over here. Didn't need to kill him, do another reset. Pilgrim Hiker. Bug once frail, pushed by twisted thread beyond its mortal limits. Well, this was a very successful little endeavor. And I suppose... no reason for me not to just head over here. It's easy to be caught off guard by the ricocheting trajectory of its flung mask, especially in tight corners. Damn right about that, aren't you? I need to find poke nabbins and crust crags. Though I think crust crags are only found in the memoriam, so we'll have to head up there. Still don't know what this one enemy is. Perhaps it's from the Sands of Karak? It borders right on the Sands of Karak. I mean, not really. It's more of a blasted steps kind of thing, but I mean, who knows? I'm like staring at the ceiling, trying to see if I've missed something. Ah, damn it. I forgot she leaves. Also, she has coral. Isn't that interesting? It's all bleached out, but it is interesting to see that she has a souvenir of, the crust. Implies that she's actually been up to the Sands of Karak, which would make sense considering her location. God, I forgot why no one ever uses this entrance a second time. Whoops. Coral sways, clear water flows upon our river free of time. Doesn't seem like we can break through there. I don't know. I guess I'll just have to carry it. I'm thinking whatever it is something that's hidden in a room that is up. Because Sands of Karak is essentially just filled with the... Like, if I threw another thing in the ground, it would just be a thing. Do I play... Drayden, do you play Cult of the Lamb? No, I have never played Cult of the Lamb. I'm not sure it's a game that I would really be into. I don't tend to really enjoy roguelikes. But if you had asked me the same thing about Metroidvanias a while ago, I think I probably would have had a similar answer. I don't know. I like the concept. I like the combination combination roguelite with management sim. It's a unique idea, but I've never played. Found it! Now what on earth is gonna be up here? Huh. Oh! Okay. We'll be at the edge of the known world. What is this? Just a statue? Aw, god damn it. It's supposed to be a fucking enemy up here or something. Bastard. Indestructible? Wake up. Die. Let me break you. Maybe does it... Wait, does it need one? Oh. Watcher at the edge? Who the fuck are you? Oh, check that out. He has no music. Fuck. Is this Kazu? The Excuse me, sir. I did not I didn't consent to this. And not consent to be diddled this hard. I don't have my lifeblood on me. There you go, my little boys. Take him out. Oh, shit. Yep, there we go. Okay. Damn! Hidden boss at the end of time? Hidden boss at the end of time? Yo! Sick? Okay, we're going into battle. What do we swap out for? The skull brace, maybe? It'd be funny. Scuttle brace, barbed bracelet. Increases damage taken, but also increases damage dealt. Yeah, probably not that one. If I had to be honest, that one sounds scary. I gotta work on my cornering. It was being messed up during Lost Lace. If you come to a complete stop before you try and turn, you don't do that skid. Okay. So it's all the way there. Yeah, okay, this is actually maybe the closest bench. Disgusting. The idea that this is the closest bench is actually a little bit ridiculous. Uh-oh. I love bouncing off of the enemies. Ah, shit. Great, now I have to be worried about resource conservation and everything. I made a mistake. Fishman, why do you ask if I play Cult of the Lamb? By the way. I'm sure I've given the answer that disappointed you the most, but I am curious why you would ask. I am trying to go the exact wrong way. I know how this parkour works. Ah! Nice. Good. If I go fast enough, I'm fine. Oh! Ow! You bastard. Cheap first move. Shut it. He doesn't have 2 mass contact damage. Oh! Oh, nuts! Oh man, I was actually playing that careful too. It's such a long boss run back. Ugh. Doing this boss fight will give you the frickin' whatchamacallit. Pharloom kills you need for the hunter thing. Hi there, Frizz. You're gonna play Silksong while you listen to play? Well, because why not? Well, thank you very much. Enjoy. Welcome in. Pleasure to have you with us, Frizz. How are you today? I'll show you. Whoop. Hopefully you are not too far into the game, or hopefully you are pretty far into the game, because we are ourselves at post-end game content at this point, and that is, of course, you know, fun and interesting, and God damn it. It's fun and it's interesting, but it does mean that you are in for a world of spoilers if you keep watching and haven't. But we are very pleased to have you with us if that is the case and you are safe to be with us. Oh boy. God dang it. Get away from me. You will not defeat your watcher. You ready to beat the game, so I don't have to worry. Ah, but have you fully beaten the game? 100% on all things, including Hunter's Journal? That is currently what we are working towards. After all, there's quite a few different ways to beat this game. There's the question of true endings and all that. Ow! Yeah, this guy is real good at getting those parry blocks. Atoka! Got me with that one. Got me good. Die. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ugh. Thank you, little guys, for the kill. Uh-oh, please. Oh no. Not a third place. Not a face. Oh? Oh, He turned to dust and crumble away. The gray memento. Engraved crust stone worn by sand and blanched by time. Watch, remember, till time, life anew. A memento that can be displayed in a home. Huh. Interesting. The last surviving member of the Crust Kingdom. Standing watch at the edge of it, waiting for the time that life could come back and live anew. Huh. That's really cool. Aha. Oh. You actually haven't beat this boss yet, so you're gonna look towards that. Well, there you go. Happy to provide a location for you to use. I gotta say, that one was real hidden. That was very new. Never seen that one before. I am kind of shocked I redid that on memory. Oh, hey, I need to kill this thing. I was wondering why he was taking so long to die. Isn't there a third one up here? Yes. Alright. Watcher at the edge. Old warrior guarding the border of their domain, stiffened by time and awoken by song. They held long at their vigil, far beyond the age of their brethren, yet still when roused they swung their blade with remarkable ease. Indeed. Interesting. So, I was wrong though. That was not the one that was sitting in this location. That's a different one. Ooh. Okay, thank you, Sands of Karak. Well, that is still one I needed to find, so works. I need 2 more Pokenabbin to kill. And then we need to go hit up the Memoriam and find the Crust Crags. We've been up to the Vault Worm Nest. I don't think there's anything new up there. I think we should probably try and head back to the Blasted Steps, but what could it possibly be that's down in those Blasted Steps that we haven't killed yet? Ow. Is it the thing in here? There's something that's making a noise. These things. Ow. I have an idea for a tool which could be used, hypothetically. Bug-born Pharloom, you self-chosen may study as how stands the channels are, but no bug may incidential stuff when they say call. Interesting, this is where the judges once were. That's what I'm looking at here. Man, the full refill. Let's see. So if I change this out... Oh, I forgot I had the scuttle brace on. Volt vessels hit in locations that other things can't. Because I'm pretty sure it just clips through walls. So... Wrong one. I am just wasting through there. They're gone. What are these things? Ow. They run away the moment you arrive. Interesting. If you have the scuttle brace on, you can't dash down anymore. You just end up scuttling. Alright, well, let's take this off then. Okay. What do we think? What do we think? What is the way to get this thing? And how do we kill it? I'm thinking that the downward lunge might be the way. Yes, I definitely got down there faster. I might be able to get them with that. Oh my god, they're gone. They're so fast. Maybe the tax? I was close. Because if I got the tax, I might be able to... Damn it. Ow. Because the tax stay for a hot minute, so if they show back up every time I leave... Alright, let's try a couple more different things. I feel like these have gotta be the things. Because you can get into that room really early. So... let's try... This makes me move faster. The tacks stay on the ground. Those might be able to do something. We could try ricocheting things later as well. Silksong? I don't think I have any. Threadstorm maybe. Pale nails actually. Those seek. Those could do something. I'm gonna try pale nails as well. And swap out Druid Eyes for Long Claw. Wisp fire lantern could be cool. And in case they don't die in a single hit, we poison these things. Alright. Spikes all over the ground now. Yes! Ha ha ha! Yes, I was right. Wriggling young grub that lives in the darkness is Skrm, and it's the juvenile form of the judge. Look, they've got the same mask. Oh, oh, cool. Ow. Oh, there's only a limited number that can be thrown at a time. Okay. More of them have died. Very good, very good. I just need enough of them to die. That I complete the entry. I want them actually close to the edge of the room. Ow. Something got hit just now. Yes. One more. One more squirm. God, these things. They annoy me, so... Hit something. I wonder which of the devs thought this up and was like, yeah, this is a great idea. This is definitely what players want to do when they play our game. Is they want to run back and forth. Interesting. Nope, nothing. Okay. Hi, buddy. Well, the tax worked. That's really what mattered. Alright, let's get rid of that. Head back up. I do like the Wisp Fire Lantern conceptually. I wish I could have used it more. I mean, I guess I still can use it. Going forwards. I kind of forgot it existed. It didn't exactly fit into my build, I think was the issue I was running into. And just tacks all over the ground. One of these sluggers has got a hit. They did, and they didn't die. Well, shit. How are you not dead? This did not take that many cycles. Am I not giving them long enough to stand on it? There we go. Whatever it took, it's done. If allowed the opportunities, these creatures grow into a form larger and more oppressive. Yep, sure. Uh-huh. All that for some of the least interesting lore imaginable. Oh yeah, I needed to kill those Pokenavins. Well, let's go do that. Gotta say, definitely one of my least favorite enemies I've had to deal with. Alright, let's get out of here. Good work, Wisp. And that's that. Passively waits for prey to blunder into its path, a technique that should not necessarily be derided. Whatever is effective is best. True. Alright, we gotta hit up the Memoriam. We gotta find a... I gotta go to the Underworks. That's right. Gotta go to the Cogwork Core as well. Looks like there might be several things in the Cogwork Core that we still need to kill. Okie dokie. Also Mount Fae. And... hello, friends. Oh, wee! So many messages. Hit that up. Okay. Okay. What's left? Worm grind. I don't want to grind on the worms. That sucks. We've done all these. Me looking through all the really big, terrifying, hard things to do. Yes, yeah, okay. No problem. Done all those. Me looking at the tiny little shitlet creatures that I just walk past because I don't feel like killing them. I got one thing in Mount Fae to kill, so not Mount Fae, the slab. So I guess let's just go there and take care of them real quick. Yup. Alright, puny penitent is what I'm looking for. I don't know where any of them are. I know they exist somewhere. There's gotta be some of them. Man, those wisps are freaking a little bit nutty, huh? Helpful for taking care of some of these useless enemies that no one wants to. doesn't seem like they do all that much damage, or both of these abysses few. I don't know. Where the hell is a puny penitent? That's what they are called, right? Yeah. It's the only one that I haven't killed enough of. Nothing in here. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Where the heck is puny penitence? Quite ironically, I can't find any of them. I would love for there one near a bench, so I can make this grind a little bit more bearable. See, I feel like I remember there being one in this room specifically, but lo and behold, there's just nothing here. I bet up here. Really? I mean, I guess that's a zone transition, so you can't Silk Spear up it. Weird. Is there perhaps a puny penitent here? No, there's a regular penitent. You! Alright. There's one and there's a bench nearby. Works for me. Put this back into that. Put this back in with that. And change this back for... What were we running on this? I know it's injector band. Multi-binder. Oh, we had multi-binder in the permanent zone. Ah! Multi-binder, moss, injector band. There we go. Back on the standard build. Cool. Okay, let's say I gotta do this and okay, I am pushing buttons I don't mean to be pushing. Oh, I am in front of an enemy. Oh boy. Okay. I'm like trying to schedule something in the background on my phone. I don't remember even touching my controller at all in a way that would have led to the series of inputs that was just put forward. What on earth? Alright, so jump over that. Kill that guy. Run. Drop down. Bench. Bench. Oh, I love this. It's always so weird to me when there's like, yeah, kill 20 of these guys. And I'm like, why? It's more than... If it's more than the number of unique versions of them that exist in the game, I find it so strange for them to make me kill that many of them. You know? It's like, yeah, I can kill them. I've done it plenty of times. I'm not even sure there are 5 puny penitents in this entire game. It just, I don't think it's true. There's a part of me that doesn't think that it's possible. You know? And I've definitely killed them before in the past, so the fact that I'm not sure kind of implies to me that they really overdid it on the counter for how many of these you have to kill. I don't know. I'm mostly complaining on the basis of I don't want to do this. This is pointless busy work. So it's like, I don't know. I've never understood the logic of having an exceptionally high number of kills required for something that's pointless. Their thick shroud leaves them sightless. It seems to matter little. They have no care for their own safety, wishing only to charge at those they sense as sinful. Interesting. Alright. We're still missing one. Which one are we missing, by the way? Where is it hiding? Ah, it's the one thing in the cogwork core that we haven't seen yet. That is what we're missing. Cool. I believe that's the slab. Done. Yeah, everything below the slab is... everything, yeah, below the slab in this list is done. So we need to go back to the Whispering Vaults, Cogwork Core. White Ward is done. High Halls are done. Regular Citadel done. Underworks not done. Sands of Karak done, except for the one in the Memoriam. Shellwood done. Biowater not done. Sinner's Road is not done. Greymore is done. Worms. Okay. Let's go to the Cogwork Core, I guess. And honestly, we just head down this way. Head this way. We should be able to just get to it pretty quickly from here. Take the Ventrica or something. Hello, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. I don't want to die. Not even. I'm not actually that scared. Just, you know, annoying. Hey. An undestroyed abyss. Ah! Bonk. Bonk. Ow. Bonk. 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 Permanently removed from my path. Lovely. Who's singing over here? I'll let them sing. Alright. Let's just go hit up the Underworks. Twomp. Twom. Okay. Several things in the Underworks still need killing. So let's see here. Underworks. Alright, Underworks. Giant Drape Mite. We got to get the Scrubber and the Poker. It's really just the Scrubber and the Poker down here. And the Giant Drape Mite if we could find one, but I think there's one that's like right at the shortcut entrance back to the High Halls, so I'm thinking I do deal with that one. We'll kill that one instead, you know?
You.
Underpoke. They toiled incessantly for the Citadel, their shells bent and grayed, and now the kingdom's curse means that not even death can relieve them. Indeed. Okay, so I just need to find one more scrubby boy. That's it. I mean, well, that bench isn't actually close. You know, these benches technically are. Hello, hole in the wall. Where does this go? Goes to the whiteboard? I, like, super vaguely remember that I have, in fact, been down here. Ow. That's... I think this just goes to where we fought the Unraveled? Yeah. Oh, cool. These things come back. Good to know there's still a pit full of possessed corpses down here. That can't be bad. I'm sure this has no long-term ramifications of any sort that we need to be concerned about. Oh, that's right. This was the machine where they thought they were getting to pray, and they couldn't. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. First, enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care. Good night. Arrivederci. Hope to see you again sometime. Alright. Let's see. I just realized I can actually rest in those benches, so that scrub won't be alive again. I'm sure there's something. Ah! What the hell? Me when I accidentally stop moving, I fall directly into the wall. I do not want to fight an abyssal version of that guy. Sorry, poke you. Poke. Hate those guys. Where the hell is like a single Oh, so that's the exact guy. Perfect. Thank you. That they ever hope to keep their domain clean. What futility. I suppose that's true. It would be exceptionally difficult to keep a place like this clean for any length of time. Where to next? Conquer Court? I mean, that's everything there. Yeah. Let's get our little friends to get us out of here. Thank you. And you can just take us straight to the Grand Bellway. And then we can Ventraka back up. I love a good interconnected fast travel system. It's quite fun. Alright, up to... Is there not a Ventraka near to the core? Oh, there isn't. Fascinating. Guess the closest one's Terminus. That's fine. Not Terminus. First shrine, that's what it is. Schwam. Hey, Sherma. How are things here?
Llamará.
My hopes go with you, Red Maiden. They'll follow you in the deepest darkness and beyond. No, you're so sweet. Love you, Sherma. Hello, Coral Chambers. Bonk, 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 bonk. Ow. You scuttle. I can scuttle too if I want, and I don't. Because unlike you, if the enemy overshoots because I scuttle, they don't just take 2 masks of contact damage. I had to, for myself. Alright. Hello, Memoriam. The crust biome is kinda like up into the right, if I remember. Yeah, hello, dumb arrow. Nothing here. The heated pad to simulate the magma in that section is very funny. Really? Hello, the crust. Ow. Yes, I recall now. All this for one lone item. Oh god, it's back in here. Ow. There we go. Up we go. Kill that thing. Is there a third one over here? Oh, man. I hope there's a third one around here. I'm gonna rest at the bench and do this a second time. Yes! Crust Crag. Nature distorted. This bug was born tiny and mild. The Citadel deformed it in a futile hope it may sustain. Interesting. Ow! Dang it. I didn't realize there was a hole there. Alright. Crust Crag's down. That's taken care of. You do the Whispering Vaults and the Cogwork Core still. And find a giant drapefly. I don't know where he is. I've had to deal with them so many times, and I don't know where. I have to find one. I think I'm leaving you pretty much. And just head to the core. Okay. In we are. Womp. Down we go. And into the bench. Yippee. Yippee. Alright. Sorry. The ongoing questions are still very present in what I'm having to take care of. Alright, so there is a ton of stuff I need to kill here in the core. So let's see about getting back into it. I know we need to kill some of these. Where is the core? Up here. Okay. So, we need 2 more of the Cogwork Crawlers and 2 more Cogwork Defenders. As well as whatever the hidden one is, which I assume is involved. I mean, the gears wouldn't count as an enemy, right? Even if the, even though the game has kind of set a precedent, some of the, hazards are things that can be killed. They wouldn't, right? All of this stuff is explored, unfortunately. And as much as that looks like a door, I guess it's not. Defender? Ah, yes. God, Pale Nails goes crazy. I do not utilize it as much as I should. This leaves. We don't want to leave. Not yet. I need at least 1 more Cogwork Defender, and I need to figure out what the thing I haven't killed yet is. Oh, cool. Gotta kill those guys too. Oh my god, hi! Ow! That's silly. Hit me through the floor. That's my job. This big window is interesting. What's on the other side of it? Huh. Leads directly to the dining room of all places. I feel like that's probably unrelated, but very cool nonetheless. Now, we've been in here before. Wasn't there like some weird giant face thing that we ran away from? Down here? Maybe that's what it was that I'm missing. Ha! Uh-oh. I just got locked in. I was using bouncing ball things. Yup. Now I remember. Yep, okay. Shit. Interesting. This is new information. Not the worst boss run back I've seen, but it's a tough one. Its form is certainly based on bugs found outside the Citadel. In my own craft world, I too often look for nature for inspiration. That's good practice. I'm pleased to hear it. Alright. It's definitely not too bad. Could be so much worse. I don't like boss fights like this. I can never keep track of where they're going. Maybe we're gonna be okay. Yes, alright, we're good. Wow, I think I did this way later in the game than I'm supposed to. What is this? A pristine core. Intricate internal mechanism of a cogwork bug can be broken into individual shell shards for use in crafting. The pristine core of a cogwork bug, and all I can think to do with it is smash it for spare parts. 220 though, not bad. Well, I guess we'll hold on to that as a nice little souvenir. Cool. And that is, in fact, the next thing. The Cogwork Clapper. Rare automaton intended to perform the ringing of bells and cymbals in the depths of the core. I have not yet seen the bell this automaton is designed to ring, nor do I ever wish to hear it. Such a clamor would no doubt be a very unpleasant experience. I see. Let's go kill one more defender, and then I think that's the core done. Also, that is every single bug encountered. We just need to go and finish off the process of collecting the last, which is just the same as doing a checklist. So, that works out. Oh boy, oh boy. Yep, there we go. And up, and yeehaw. I'm just gonna go and redo this set. Hey, you're not a defender. Little liars. Well, shit. Since those are at least semi-randomized, I'd either have to reset a bunch or... we head to the other side of the core. And I think there's one that's up. Oh. Never mind, that's right. That part of the core was destroyed. Shit. Okay. Right. In that case, I think the only thing to do is just reset it a couple of times. It's fine. We only need to kill one anyways. Annoying, but attainable. not enough to just move the screen. But what about a full screen transition? Bad enough to reset the trap as it was. Man, we got lucky, I guess, getting a defender. Me taking more damage from the static floating things instead of the actual enemies. It's such a pain hit, you know? You take time to navigate around, and it's not like I don't have enough health. Finally! I'll do that for the shards. It is no true mind, and yet fights effectively, adjusting its strategy to my movements. Where exactly are its thoughts written? Interesting point indeed, Hornet. Interesting point indeed. Sorry, I'm responding again. A lot of pauses this stream. I'm very sorry about that. I wish I was better about maintaining the flow of conversation while I'm doing it, but I keep absent-mindedly grabbing the thing and starting it. This is very bad practice for me as a streamer. I'm so sorry. Anyways, we are nearing the point where we be hitting completion, so that's very cool. I'm glad to have found everything. Alright, there we go. Back to it. Back where we belong. So. Clapper. Silly ass name. Giant Drape Mite. As well as the... I think, you know, I said I think I remember finding them in the Underworks. But if I'm being really honest, I may have been doing a little wishful thinking, but we do need to do a run through and of the Whispering Bolts. Anyways, there's things in there that we have not finished the completion on the kill for. So, with that in mind, I am 90% sure I've seen Drape Mites, giant Drape Mites in the Whispering Bolts. I think I have. We'll try and be thorough. We'll see if we can find one. Hopefully we can, because it would really suck if we couldn't. Oh, I'm falling. I'm looking like a weird corner, you know, because yeah, there's Drape Mites everywhere in the Whispering Bolts. Pretty sure I need to kill more of those guys. Let's see. Looking at the Whispering Vault list, we need to... No, we actually have all the Vault Wards. We need 8 Lamp Bearers, 1 Scroll Reader. Hopefully we can find them without too much issue. That was just a Silk Eater, if I remember correctly, so we don't need to worry about that. Got these things all over the place. You. Be careful with going up the barrels. scroll reader over here. We got certifiable big guy. I just stood there and took that. There we go. Scroll reader's done. Do they ever truly understand those inscrutable scrolls? Or is it all merely pretense? An endless act to maintain their order station within the Citadel? It's an interesting idea. That the Whispering Vaults have long since fallen into total disillusionment and disrepair. They certainly seem to be the least grand of the orders. After all, the conductors keep everything running. The architects built the cogwork core to maintain their vision in perpetuity. But what do the Vault Keepers have? A dusty library full of endless rows of inscrutable scrolls that even they barely understand anymore. After all, their only purpose was to hoard knowledge, not to understand it. How did you get that here? Oh. Okay. Giant drapefly. If I was a giant drapefly, drapemite, where would I be hiding? Somewhere deep in the heart of the spring. It's just a cogwork heart bell station. I will say, those are maybe some of the least diegetically understandable inclusions in the game. Why do they just have these weird bells sitting around that you unlock by ringing them in a certain order, and it has pieces of the cogwork heart in them? Like, that's weird. That's a weird thing to have. Okay. That was close. There we go. There we go. We're just fine. Did I ever figure out how to get into this thing? Yes, I did. It does kind of look like it was just as simple as go in it. God damn it. I love ruining the focus game because I walk into the thing. Like, that's such a pain. Is there a giant cloth mite up over? Oh shit. Yes, I knew there was one of you in here. It would be Thistle. Few creatures of that silk-stricken place would find nourishment enough to grow so large. Sure. Come on. Let's regen that silk a little faster, Hornet. Thank you. I don't know why I did that. That was stupid of me. Go. What's left? We still need more lamp bearers, right? 2 more lamp bearers. Wonderful. And that's it. All right, cool. Lamp bearers indeed. I think we can head back to Songclave, honestly, and then get moving from there. Should be fine. Up and we go. Let's get out of here from no. Alrighty. Up here. And we know there's a couple of lamp bearers that spawn right near the entrance, so we can just take a little rest here. Swamp. Nom 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 nom. So much silk. Yummy. Wonderful. Womp. There we go. That's one. So many of these little guys. And it's funny, you do need to release them for, you know, 100%. But it is also immensely funny that they're like the most annoying little shits of. I hate them. I hate them so much. There we go. It's over. An essential bug if one ever hoped to navigate that dark maze of stacks and scrolls. Indeed. Indeed, Hornet. Alright, we are at 231 of 234 completed. That's only 3 left to go. What are we missing? You guys need to call it out if you guys see the one that hasn't been done yet, by the way. I know, alright, yep, there's the bio water one. That's 2, if we do the Roach Keeper. And... is that it? Uh-oh. I must have missed one, I think, because I think everything past this we've done. No, it's the worms! It's the freaking worms! Okay. Biowater, stupid, horrible bug. The fucking worms. And the Roach Keepers from the Sinner's Road. Excuse me. I wonder. Will the game be nice and say this is solid enough ground? Yes. So I'm thinking. Let's just go to the putrefied ducks, get it over with, you know? We gotta kill a ton of these spits. And we gotta kill a bunch of those roach killers. So let's see. Back to the green stuff. Spit squid. 12 of them. Jesus. Oh god, if they get eaten, it doesn't count. No wonder I still have to kill so many of them. Come on, you horrible little entity, you. Get up here. Oh, goodness. Okay. So I could just kill them 2 at a time. Hope we hit them enough. Oh, that's right. There's a maggot juice all over the place here. Glorious. I'm so happy about this information. Huh, multi-bind does actually let you heal. I didn't realize that. That's nice. Multi-bind's a must-have for biowater, in that case. Makes sense. It is technically considered 2 separate binds. Yeah, any further in than that, and we are running into the position where the run back is so long. Well, I got. Oh, wait, that's right. They reset on rune change. And given that these guys get consumed so easily, it's actually probably best to just do these over here. Maybe just this one right here, actually. Yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna go right in this one. Ah, no, I'm in goo. Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate. Ooh, that's good. That's good. And also, watch this. We feel like we're getting a little low, we feel like we don't have enough silk. We take these guys, we head back to the bench, we're A-okay. Hit this, Silksong back up to full. Perfection. How many of these do I need? 3. Alright, that's easy. We do that. I kill these fuckers first. One. Oh, god damn it. They can go dormant? That's what I'm looking at here? Okay. Sure, whatever. Guess I'll just kill this one twice. Eat shit and die. Fucking finally. Spit squid. Hovering past with a hollowed proboscis able to spit gobs of sizzling bile. To subsist on the sickly water in this fetid environment, it spits out the most toxic elements. Over generations, this former survival technique has turned into an effective hunting tool. I believe it. So, I don't think we have really an easy way to fast travel into Sinner's Road. Like, if we look here, Sinner's Road, right? So also we're in Sinner's Road. Probably the best place to travel to is Bilewater? Yeah, if we head Bilewater, we can head over through the exhaust organ and down into Sinner's Road directly. Take me to Bilewater. Love me Bilewater. Horrible, horrible, awful location. Away! Okay. God, I can't believe we're nearly done. Like, that's pretty cool. And when we're done, I mean, it's gonna leave nothing but the DLC and speedrun / Steel Soul for us to do, which is insane to think of. What is it to do? Ah, that's right. This is why I don't have. Nice. Roach man. Ah, Roach Keeper. Good, that did count as me killing him. Wasn't sure if he hit the water or not, but didn't want to risk it. Well, less I didn't want to risk it, more I wanted to... Oh, that's alright. They made it so you can't just choose these guys. God, Pale Nails are insane. Is there only the 2 Roach Keepers? Or 3? I think it is only those 3. That sucks. I mean, they don't need to kill 4? Ugh. Love having to do this shit multiple times for no reason. Ow. Oh great, this hole is useless. There we go. Alright. You know what, actually? Let me change one thing. Volt filament. Electrified Pale Nails. The ultimate eat shit and die move. everything in here with this one. Jam it. Did I say jam it? Ow! Actual worst possible outcome just now? What is happening? What? Get me out of here. This sucks. Jesus Christ. Well, I ain't posting that shit. Got my ass handed to me looking at it. What on earth was that? Just like, yeah, I'm gonna kill this random guy. Haha, hee hee, hoo hoo. Oh god, I'm dying. I didn't consent to whatever the hell that was, I gotta say. Oh. Yep, there we go. Not quite able to be strong enough to just annihilate them outright, but good enough. I mean, to be fair, when they're not abyssal, nail is more than enough to take them out. And down we go. Nearly there, nearly there. Ow. Bomb. I am just gonna rock up the last one, just dump the electrified pale nails into it. Nicely done, little dude. Though their mind is largely lost, their skill with the chain has not been forgotten. Does the haunting eternally bind a bug to the task it had in life? Seems like maybe kind of yes. Alright, last but not least. The worm. I am looking forward to this one the least out of all of these. Actually, what do you think? Nope. They can't reach me there. Damn. Ow. I think maybe here, though, will be okay. I definitely... Wrong button. I definitely don't want to be going into bile water. Not bile water. I don't want to walk back to the room ways. Let's get this over with. 12. I think Bone Bottom, unironically, might be the best place to go, because the problem is, the reason I'm putting off grinding the worms is that there is not many places left that have just the normal worms. Bone Bottom got... not Bone Bottom. The Wormways got infested by Lifeblood when we entered Act 3. And because of that, all the life there has mutated. And all the mutated stuff post-Lifeblood is not the same enemy, obviously. But that leads to some real issues when it comes to trying... Ow! Trying to find versions of these things that are not, you know, consumed by the goo. I think maybe the weave nest has normal ones? I don't know. That's not normal. Ow. Where is a Oh, ah, fucking hell. That was some weird sliding for a second. Maybe I should have gone the show with. Okay, no. It's the deeper wormways that were infested with lifeblood. This is the normal-ish section. You! And it's like, oh look, there's one. Where the hell does that one go? Alright. We're up to a cool, you know, normal, very workable 3 per run. Which means I have to do this 4 times. Which I don't know if you can tell is already sounding so fucking annoying. But it is what it is. They're the only ones left in the game, I'm pretty sure, so let's just go and kill them. That's what I get for exploring the wormways early. I explored them so early that it was not just a pain, it was like near impossible for me to kill the little worms. Come on, where are they? Don't move around that much. Like, I appreciate the attention to detail, that there need to be someone left alive. And I can appreciate from a story perspective that it should be very few of them. But also, I hate this. Really shows where I'm at with me just throwing myself into the worm. Like, I don't care. I have no interest in having caution about this. Oh, shit. Swamp. Oh. I will let the Silksong go. It's worth the small time loss, I think. How many more of these? 7? Agony. Wait a second. I almost missed this group. Where are you, little creature? Little monstrosity. Come on. I know you're in here. Actually, what the hell? Where is it? This is the other reason. They're just a pain in the ass. I mean, I guess maybe there's a hypothetical 4 of them in here? I'm not sure if that's the case. Change the calculus on how many of these things I have to kill. But guess not that much. Yeah, I can't wait to have to do this at least twice. Ow. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. Pink. Alright, we heal up. And we go again. Come on, Hornet, pick up the pace. Pick up the pace, I've got places to be. I actually need to, like, end stream very soon. Oh well. Stream ends when I'm done with this in some capacity. Ow. Yeah, I think it might just be the 3. Ow. Wouldn't it have been nice if like some random one just popped up all of a sudden and we were like, oh wow, we get to do it, but nope. But remember, those of you who are here, you get to be here when it happens. At the end of all things, the worm completion. Let's go, baby, worm completion. Excuse me. Damn it. Yeah, if I think unironically, if I had to give somebody a piece of advice before they played Silksong, like what's the main thing I would want them to know? It might unironically be kill as many Gormlings as you can before you reach Act 3. Yes, they're annoying. Yes, they have way too much health. But also, do you want to do a back and forth run back for everything? A frustrating feed. They flee beneath the bone whenever I try to strike them down. Oh, you're so fucking right. But 234, 234, we're done! We're done! Let's go! Let's go tell New what we've done. We've hunted every single available organism in Pharloom. Huge. Also, we get our little friends to pull us out. Yippee! We go hit up Greymore. And then I'm gonna guess she gives us a memento, and we can put that memento in our home, and that'll be the end of the stream. Up we go. Dun, 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 dun. I do love the Greymore music. It's so tragically sad, but it's so peaceful. Very relaxing. Oh no, honey, I'm home.
Oh, no.
Come to rest here, Miss Grown-Up, and let you see our journal, for she is eager to see your cut. Oh, Miss Grown-Up, your journal is bursting with every sort of creature, overflowing. Surely we can call this complete. To think that such a task could even be done. So clever, isn't it, to have such a fierce predator, to have set such a fierce predator onto the work. God, I can't talk. These vast lands hold so much life, and to catalog it all has taught me greatly. It is an effort worth continuing, even after I leave this kingdom. Ma, such a hunger is worthy indeed. You and I are of accord, Miss Grown-Up, hunters both. Our methods are different, but our appetites have become very similar. New has for you this token, a symbol of all your efforts, and a marker of your true nature. It carries with it her sweet, sweet smell. True hunter. Memento, hunter's memento acquired. And now, Miss Grown-Up, the task is done. You must be away. But do not be sour. Just think, Pharloom is only one land. So many more must hide out there, filled full with beasts and scents and tastes all waiting to be discovered. For New, her journey is only at its start. And for you, Miss Grown-Up, New wishes too your happy hunting, and much, much more. Oh, is she actually gonna, like, pack up all of her stuff and leave? Huh. Well, would you look at that? I guess the attic room in the inn just opened up. Ain't that something? Fun! I wonder if this will tie into the sea, if we'll see her again, or if it's over. Wanting for a drink, traveler? Might soon be the end for all of us, so no need to go easy on the nectar. Yeah, I'll buy a drink. Nice. Thanks, buddy. Let's get out of here. We've got a memento, the hunter's memento. So, let's get out of here. And, yeah. From here we head on back to Bellheart. And from Bellheart, yeah, from Bellheart we're done for the night. That's it. I mean, like, I don't think there's anything else to be done on this save file. There might be some weird, obscure things that don't have direct correlates, but yoink. One, two. There's still 2 missing mementos, though. That's interesting. Seal symbol given recognition of a true hunter. Stamped in sticky goo. Thanks, Neil. Interesting choice of symbol. It's obviously distinct, but it is just close enough to the Bloodborne hunter emblem that I think it's intentional. That's cool. And of course, the gray memento, engraved cruststone, worn by sand and blanched by time. Watch, remember, till time, life. Yeah. 2 missing mementos. So I think that's actually the last thing that we need to be looking for. Is those 2 missing mementos. I have no idea what they would be or how to get them. Actually, there is one thing that we haven't done yet. Wanting, waiting. Deliver the queen's egg, $300. We gotta go give this to the guy who promised to be our slave, basically. Another egg, another grossy eater queen. Delivery for the big creature beyond the roaches. Maybe this one travels safer than the last. It only has 4 hits on it, but it is essentially the last quest we have to do. Fragile egg containing a young silk eater queen. Though the queen cannot gather silk itself, with time and care it could be raised to breed more silk eaters. I need to deliver it to Styx of Sinner's Road. Now, hi Chakra.
Yanara.
The time is close, Chakra. The cost was grave and the challenge steep, but I've claimed a power that can put an end to this disaster. Yenda. This is good hornet-wielding needle. Essential. My own strength has nearly reached its limit, and the dark husks continue their assault unceasing. Take your final action, and let's all see the end of this. But my mapping's not good. With all the charts and tools I can provide, but this new threat remains. I shall not make more. My typography may be a simple sort. I hope that my craft share has made your travels easier. Damn straight it has. Chakra. Wouldn't have been the same without it. Best keep your visit brief, hornet-wielding needle. Without swift action taken, our world's end seems certain. Cannot come Pharloom, so much throws, then certainly no other bug to face the task. As you say, Chakra, I shall do what I must. Alright. So, I think we know, if not the best, the most direct route to Styx. I mean, he's over there. Obviously, we can't take any fast travel. So, I think we just gotta go up through Greymore, across Sinner's Road, and down and over. It's not easy, but I want to give it a quick shot. Wow, okay. Forgot that was part of this. Shit. Run too fast, too headstrong, and you have problems that you give yourself. Guess we'll have to pay more attention. Down to 3 fuck-ups. Yay. Actually, shit. Oh, cool, I forgot it was tied by damage. Oh, haha. Oh, yay, joy. Well, no more getting hit. Ain't that fun. This might be a very short single attempt. Make it 20 feet into Greymore. Instantly ruin the egg. Yeah, I don't actually need to be going fast. I'm kind of just realizing. Alright, I need to go straight up and over. Oh boy. Hey, don't worry about me. Just gonna de-aggro them. Oh boy, oh boy. Hello, you are right fucking next to me. It's funny, I have been through Sinner Road, and every time I'm a coward through it, so I kind of know the route that avoids all the enemies. This is actually going to be the hardest part, because it's going to involve a lot of going down, and going down in these games is a little bit scary. Where something weird comes out of nowhere. Oh. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's a bunch of frickin' these things. Oh. Shows you how often I've been here. Doing the single most cowardly way. Please, mister. Sticks. Hi, buddy. My mistress has returned to me. Under her protection, I have no fear of the slithering black strings. How the world trembles at their terrible grasp. In such times, only the mighty survive, and those who loyally serve them.
Yin.
I cannot remain here to protect you, sir, but know that my aim is to cut this land free of the black threads. In the meantime, you should concern yourself with your own safety. I hear more than your words, mistress. I hear your true desires pulsing within you. To see them met, I will continue to toil for you, always.
That's fine.
Sir, I have brought a queen's egg at the request of Belhardt's couriers. It was a hazardous journey, but the creature inside has made it here alive. So sublime! Think that my dear mistress would be the one to deliver the precious package. I had feared for the competence of those feeble carriers. Surprises me to know you correspond with them. I must wonder where else you go and who else you speak to after you scurry back up into the darkness. My whispers travel far, mistress. You do not need to worry yourself with my comings and goings. All I do is in your service. Now, please give her to me, the little queen. Queen's egg, wish granted. Alright, sweet. With this so caringly delivered by the mistress, our nest can be expanded. Cool. Oh, wow, it really can be. It is done. Our nest is larger, and the little queen begins her toil. More morsels can I grow for you now. Are you pleased with me, my mistresses? You are diligent at your work, and you have raised no claw against me. If it remains so, I will have no reason to be displeased. Then my work will continue, for I am ever your devoted slave. While you stalk through the black ravaged world, more cells will I grow, for the promise of what my mistress will become. I will toil always. I'm noticing that you don't have any available for me right now, despite how much I have spent doing. Oh wait, no, I do have one. Okay, cool. Cool. Sick. So that is going to be the end of it, but if we pop back to I'd like to pop back to Belhard real quick and see if the courier has updated and whether or not I have more of these or like what. I don't actually know how this is going to work out. This ain't Belhard, this is a great one. And then it is definitely for real time for me to go. Stream has already run long. But I had to get these completion points, you know? Had to be done. I'm actually surprised. I'm literally shocked, actually, that I managed to do the lock-in so hard that I completed the courier thrust in a single round. Like, yep, that's it. We're done. This courier, Pharloom's ones are waiting. Oh. Liquid lacquer. What is this? This is new. Who is this for? A delivery, deadly, dangerous, fiercely cold for old bug up there that doesn't need it much. Serves all us, he does, so we serve back. And great test for you, Miss Courier. Most challenging challenge this. The lacquer to bring is sloshy slosh. A hard carry even for the best. I have met this maker. His is a long service, worthy of respect. I'll be glad to aid his efforts. Oh my god, we only have 3. And we need to deliver it to the mast maker on top of Mount Fae. Oh, good lord. Oh, good god. Yeah, I'm not under a time limit, but what the fuck? Well, I guess there's been some things we've missed with the couriers. Liquid lacquer, pale glaze used in the preparation and protection of bone masks, delivered to the mask maker on Mount Fae. Well, that will definitely have to wait for another time. I just don't even have remotely the time to do that now. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being the wonderful people that you are. There will be more Silksong in the coming years, someday. But as it is, thank you all for being the wonderful people that you are. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care, and we'll see you all next time. Arrivederci, everyone. Arrivederci.